It's asparagus. You're trying to get me to try.
Let's try the asparagus real quick.
Let's tap the asparagus.
Organic as well, guys. Organic. This is all organic asparagus.
Even the tap potatoes.
Crunchy.
Yeah, hear that? Well, I hear his crunch. I didn't know about him.
In the words of Mama Taliban, it was cooked to perfection.
Game is no playing. We heard you was slacky, and I get that front end, back end, back end. I got your bitch trying to tap in.
What's up? What it do? It's your girl Taliban, and if you didn't know, now you know. This is season 2, episode 5 of the Tap Podcast, and if you're not tapped in by now, you definitely will be. We have a definitely special guest right here. My boy TaNtrum the coldest came to talk to us.
How y'all feeling, man? How you feeling, Taliban?
I got the jitters. Like, I'm sitting next to TaNtrum the coldest.
Don't hype me up,
I got the jitters right quick.
Don't hype me up, gang.
How you feeling? How you living today?
I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be here. I'm glad to be sitting here talking to you. It's just an amazing thing that y'all doing with the Tap Podcast right now, so keep it up. I appreciate you, Ben Twiston and Davo, for keeping this legacy that me and Tap Dub started. It's just amazing, so thank you. Pretty blessed to be here, honestly.
Like he said, he is one of our very own Tap Entertainment people. He's definitely started this with our boy Dubbies. They started this from nothing, just like they said, sitting in the room, tapped in, they just chilling with each other, and boom, the birth of something amazing happened.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
It's like just explain that a little more. How you even feel, like how that came about, like Tap Entertainment. Like, what was y'all really like chilling, being like, dang, we can make this up.
Well, when we first came up with Tapped, it wasn't really Tapped Entertainment yet or anything. It was just a word. It was just a phrase that we used to describe how we were feeling when we were in an elevated state. So Tapped Entertainment was a result of the success of Tap Podcast. So without Tap Podcast, there would be no Tapped Entertainment, honestly.
And if y'all didn't check out season 1 of the Tap Podcast, y'all make sure y'all do that. We was definitely on YouTube. Like,
yeah.
They've been doing their thing. I'm just season 2, so we coming to mix it up just a little more. Like,
yeah.
So you artists, lyricists. Are you doing a little cooking on the side? We got some. That's one of our places here. We got
a little cooking on the side for sure.
We got some little taste testings for us. Like,
yeah.
Cooked it up in a
I prepared a couple sides for us to taste test while you interviewed me. Some tap potatoes and some asparagus and a couple other things as well.
I'm glad I came hungry.
We definitely gonna get into that for sure.
Definitely glad I came. So speaking of music, I heard you got an unreleased one you want us to hear.
Yeah.
We gotta hear this unreleased single. So who all on here besides, of course, TaNtrum the Colors? Like who?
Well, it's myself, TaNtrum the Colors. I got the second verse, and then there's my boy Slumdog Smut, who is also a fellow tapper. Shout out that boy Slumdog Smut.
Yeah, Smut.
We got a song called Lynch Mob. It's not out yet, you know what I mean? We about to shoot a video to that real soon. So just let me know what y'all feeling about the tappers. If you already heard it, stream it as soon as it come out. If you ain't heard it yet, this your preview. Let's get it.
Listen to this.
Let me catch your vibe. Let's link up, shit. I'll pull up if you ain't got no ride. As soon as you swing my way and park, no grounds for play, we slide. Hey, yeah, I'm a lion, but tonight I'm saying fuck the pride. Hey, you look amazing, you so fine. Wanna show you off, but ain't got time. Shit, let's just hit the crib and try out this new Zaza strain of mine. I order food, you say you fine, but food for thought, I'd give you mine. I wanna know what's on your mind, and I don't mind if you won't mind. Hold up. Baby really snap like a photo. That these niggas wanna meet her, no Odo. No mileage, I know that you ready to ride. I wanna choke you up while I'm inside. Stroke while that demon look down in your eyes. Want you to rain on me like an umbrella, but I don't wanna jump in the future like fast. So for now, let's vibe. Made it right to the crib, realized only got one high end bluff. You say cool, let's build. You still got 1.5, you ain't smoked yet. Roku TV, Netflix faded, deep enlightening conversations. Mid-degree might take some years, but you gon' always have me patient. Cause I'm trying to show you something. Lay back and focus on nothing. Just help me build this bond. Let's smoke until we can't function. And this show ain't all of that funny, but we keep it on to hear something. Ain't hell in heaven, I love it. She said you look tired even though I got insomnia. I say
this is season 2, episode 5 of the Tap Podcast. I am your host, Taliban, and I'm with my boy TaNtrum the colors tonight, man. He came to chop it up, eat it up, mix it up, all that with me. Like, we coming to do big things.
Yeah.
Like, that song was definitely unreleased, so if y'all missed that, y'all gotta be looking out for the preview. They said it's dropping when? Y'all got a video coming?
We ain't got a date yet for it, but just know it's gonna be the first single from our collaboration mixtape.
Nice.
We
So
don't
y'all
got no
heard
date
it
for
first.
it yet.
Y'all heard it first, though. Y'all synced it first. That was a masterpiece. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Thank you, man. I love the love. Taliban.
This is like, I'm sitting here with one of the Tap's very owns right now. Like, they brought me into Tap. Like, they just brothers. Like, and I got our brothers, but this is like one big family. Like, of people that I never even met before. Like, when we did our meet and greet, I seen so many people just like, they bring so much different energy just to one platform.
Well, yeah.
It's crazy what we can all do.
We love the energy that you bring too as well, because you know you yourself at all times. You know what I mean? It's very imperative that we have people that are like-minded, but also individuals.
Yeah.
Because when you have like-minded people, you know, we all think similar, we all working toward the same goal, but you are an individual, and we love for you to stand on your individuality for sure, like all the way.
I'm gonna do that, because like, I'm Taliban. I'm definitely heavy on the top, but
Big
heavier
tap.
on the Taliban. So that's what's gonna go.
Yeah.
So I want to get into you then. I want to ask about TaNtrum the Colas. I mean, we heard about music,
Let's go.
cooking and stuff. Like, what's up with TaNtrum the Colas? So tell us 3 fun facts about them.
3 fun facts about TaNtrum the Colas. Okay. 1, I am left-handed. Shout out to lefties rule the world.
That's
Another fun fact about me, I am currently in my senior year of college. It's not really like a fun fact. A lot of people that know me know this, but not a lot of people on the platform know I am inside secondary education. About to finish real soon, you know.
what school you go to?
Tennessee State University,
Shout out
the illustrious
Tennessee.
Tennessee State University, located
Love
in
it.
Nashville, Tennessee. Shout out all my HBCUs out there across the nation. You going
Black
crazy.
History Month. We loving this.
So that's 2. Another fun fact. I've been rapping since I was 10 years old. And it's kind of like a fun fact about me and somebody else that the people know. Tap Dub was the one who actually started me rapping. I was writing raps a little bit before that, but on the taking it serious note, Tap Dub and another one of our old friends was the one to say, like, you should take this serious and you should actually do this.
So shout out to Tap Dub. He is definitely one of the other founders. Like, that is our boy right here next with TaNtrum the Colors.
My motherfucking brother, man.
They made this come a long way off of a simple thought, like they said, just being in there. Where you grow up? Like, you from Cincy?
So I'm from all over the city, really. Honestly, initially I grew up inside the Kennedy Heights area. That's when me and Tap Dub first collided and met each other. After that, I moved around a few different places, Mount Healthy, but I ended up on the west side inside my early teen years, and that's the side of town that really shaped my identity and my creativity. So shout out to the west side, all my west side babies. West side the best side, you feel me? Cincinnati, Ohio, 513
West side,
shit.
baby.
West side, baby.
I'm an east side, baby, but y'all know.
East side, we love them east side babies, you feel me?
East side.
We love y'all too, but everybody don't like the west, you know what? I love it. I'm in love with the west.
The West was raunchy. Like, the West was...
That's what you gotta love it for.
The West was raunchy at first. Like, the East already ghetto, like, hood.
Yeah.
But it was fun. So that's why I'm like, you wanted to be there. Like, you ain't want to miss when it was really raunchy back then. Like,
I can't even like truly claim one side of town though, just because I feel like I'm city made. I'm from the city. I done been so many different places in the city. I done been to so many different hoods. I got friends literally everywhere. So I just tell people I'm from Cincinnati, you know. I'm not like one of those artists where a lot of people will say like, or just in general, people be like, I'm from, for instance, Avondale, Ohio, or Bond Hill, Ohio. It's all Cincinnati, you feel me? We won. We all inside the same city.
I like that. Unison. I like
Unison,
that.
for sure.
But I'm just like that, and definitely from Price Hill, Ohio, out here. But now we is one big unison. Like, so I like that you just moved around. You ain't been stuck, so you accustomed to be able to adjust to different sceneries and stuff.
Yeah, of course.
It's good, you know.
Definitely.
A lot of neighborhoods be like more. A lot of more people just be more responsible, more uptight, more high maintenance, and then there'll be a lot of other neighborhoods that just be like raunchy, be free spirit. Like, you know, you gotta adjust anywhere you go. Like, you don't want to just how you gotta be your surroundings overall. So you already give me like you can be able to adjust with ease. into different dynamics.
It's important to be able to, honestly, because if you can't, you'll go somewhere where you feel like you're supposed to be comfortable and be completely uncomfortable. So you got to be able to adjust to your atmosphere. And like I'm built off of survival, but I'm a very loving individual. So as long as I remember where I came from and where I'm going, I'll always be okay. Honestly.
I mean that's the main thing. Because if you're not adjustable, you're gonna have a hard time in this lifestyle. Like the world changed every day. You can't be stuck in one pace. Like every day, you gotta wake up and want to do something different anyway. So just already being able to do that, it's just already a plus in your hands. Because a lot of people can't do that.
True that.
You talked about college, like you said. Shout out Tennessee, our HBCUs out here.
Yeah.
So you graduating when?
So I technically have 3 semesters left.
So you graduating sooner.
Yeah, real soon. I would have graduated like right now had COVID not hit, and if I hadn't taken any time off. But college is one of those things where it's not a race.
It's not.
It's a marathon. So as long as it takes you to get to the end of the finish line, that's how long it takes you. We are, like I said, individuals. So like, 3 more semesters left. My major is mass communications with the focus in television and film concept development, TV and film. So I'm very excited about that. I want to take my film endeavors to the next level because a lot of people don't even know that about me. They know I'm a musician. They know I love music and writing, but they don't know that I write more than just music.
So break down what you're going to school for. Explain that to the people that don't know.
So it's film and television concept development. I take classes that have to do with a lot of production, a lot of screenwriting, and then just a lot of the different elements from filmmaking.
Yeah.
So you know what a gaffer is?
No.
A gaffer is somebody who controls the light on the film. You know what I mean? You could say light person, but they have a name.
That's what I would call them.
Exactly, but it's different terminologies. First AC.
Okay.
First AD, that's like first assistant director. It's just different roles and different terminologies that filmmakers use when you're on a film lot or in a studio where they're like actually making a movie. So it's just important for me to know that terminology because I want to go into that. And then writing has always been one of my passions. I graduated from the School of Creative and Performing Arts downtown Cincinnati in 2019. I was a creative writing major there. And honestly, I've always been a writer, so that allowed me to explore more forms of writing: poetry, plays, just short stories, scripts. And I wanted to take that into college with me. And when inside college, I realized like I really want to do this and take it to the next level. So I love storytelling on all levels, like for sure.
I mean, you already give off that energy. Like you make a make a movie or something like that's gonna be fire. Like
want to,
bro.
I look up to the greats, so
Produced by TaNtrum the Colors. We manifesting that. Like, make sure y'all looking on y'all when a movie start dropping. Look at the producer names. It's gonna be my boy. I spoke it into existence right now.
Yeah.
On season 2, episode 5 of the TAP podcast.
Got a lot of nice, creative, tasteful pieces of art that I want to like put out there. So I'm looking forward to it.
All right, so I can see that. I really can, bro. Shout out to you. Shout out. Can't wait for you to finish school. Definitely gonna be over there clowning.
Yeah.
Bringing that in the TAP way. We do big things for big people. Like,
of course.
My dog going all the way. Like, I'm just this TaNtrum the Colors, y'all. Like, if y'all not tuned in, then y'all tuned in now. Like, what's up? It's your girl Taliban, bro, and I am chatting with my boy TaNtrum the Colors. Like,
tap.
Tap the fuck in already. Y'all just doing. We just getting a little inside school because y'all just know him as TaNtrum the Colors. But what is TaNtrum the Colors? So where did your name come about?
Where did my name come about?
Yeah,
TaNtrum the Colors.
Yeah, just want to be.
Ooh.
Made that your
question.
stage name. Like, why would you pick that?
Okay, so TaNtrum is an identity that I created when I was in the 6th grade. So this is like maybe a few years after I started taking writing raps serious or whatever. I was maybe 13 years old, and at first my rap name was T-Neezy.
No.
T-Neezy, yeah. Like everybody used to call me, my name. I call myself Neezy. I still call myself Neezy. You feel me? T-Neezy, TaNtrum the Colors. You get you feel me? Like the correlation. But it was just T-Neezy at first. My full last name. I got 2 last names, but one of them is Tucker. So the T kind of came from there. My first name does not start with the letter T at all. So the T came from Tucker, and then Neezy was a nickname that my uncle was given. Shout out my Uncle Trey. He's the original T-Neezy, and I kind of just like finesse this rap name, his name, but he never like wanted to be like a rapper or anything like that.
You just took a little part like sharing.
Yeah.
Sharing is caring.
So I was like, I need to create something for myself, and I was like always upset, but like never really like showed it. At that time, when I was upset, I used to just kind of write. So I was like, who is this writer? I'm upset. What is this? It's a tantrum. I'm a child, and I'm actually throwing a fit. You know what I mean? And then later on down the line is when Nicholas came, because my first name is Nicholas, and it's a play on my first name and the term decoded. So tantrum Nicholas sounds like tantrum decoded. You feel me? Because I'm
like the wordplay.
Iceberg on the track. And then also after that, I broke tantrum down into a acronym. So the letters for tantrum stand for To All Nations That Really Understand Music.
Nice.
So
I did not know that was an acronym.
Okay.
So Tantrum Nicholas is an acronym.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
They ain't ready for the Nicholas acronym. That means something as well.
Nah, y'all gotta come back for it. We ain't give y'all all that.
Yeah.
But run your Tantrum acronym just in case they missed it.
To all nations that really understand music.
To all nations that really understand music. Tantrum.
Yeah. My dedication to the people. My first name, Nicholas, means victory of the people. So I wanted my rap name to be a dedication to the people that are listening as well.
You took some time into that. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I just came from a basketball coach. He just couldn't say my real name. I had all the basketball headbands, sweatbands, Lisa. They was like, I'm just Taliban. I'm just
Taliban. Yeah.
Taliban. Like,
that's interesting.
I can't get the ending. I'm gonna quit messing up your name. People mess up my name so much.
I would have never known where that came from had you not told me.
Yes, from Tab, Coach Greg. I love my coach to this day. I don't even hoop no more.
He gave you some drip, low key with the name.
Wow.
Put some little flavor on you.
And ever since then, it took me so far, Coach. You gotta give it, like, even though that was just a simple basketball term name, he was just trying to be easy.
Put some little flavor on you, and he gave you some
little drip to the tally, like Taliban.
Speaking of flavor, man, I got some tap potatoes and I got some asparagus as our first piece for us to try. So producer Dub about to go ahead and hand those off to us.
I was waiting for him. He said he got some tap potatoes. Did y'all hear that? Tap potatoes. These not ordinary potatoes.
Yeah. So just slide that on your plate. We're gonna put
Thank
this
you,
place up
sir.
under.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Tap potatoes, like you were saying before, we recently started Tapped Eatz, which is a side venture of Tapped Entertainment, just to like promote healthy eating and at a cheap price as well. Promote healthy eating at a cheap price. I love Tapped Eatz. I love what we've been able to do with it thus far, and it actually is amazing. Like
Tapped Eatz. If y'all didn't know that, like you said, that is an off-brand. Me, I'm probably like one of the most #1 customers already. Like Tapped Eatz on the late night side, y'all coming in from them after hours, got all that Henny and stuff in y'all system. Y'all need to go ahead and hit up Tapped Eatz. Get this real tap potatoes.
First bite, you ready?
Hold on.
Amazing. So, it's a zestiness in there that you tasting.
What's this white stuff on here?
It's Parmesan cheese, actually.
That's just what it is?
It's Parmesan cheese, yes. We do a flavor blend of different seasoning and spices to kind of give it a distinct flavor for it. And then Parmesan cheese is like the topper flavor because it brings out other flavors. Different cheeses bring out other flavors, so.
They got they real moist. They ain't dry like you need some water or something to finish swallowing. Like they real moist.
Right. Yeah.
And then I like how they be like small. Like there's a lot of people do like mashed potatoes or cup potatoes, but I like how they like small. You can just do a couple too. Then you can probably mix it with your other stuff. Like hit a little bit of everything.
I think personally it goes great with the asparagus. Excuse me for talking with my mouth full. It's just so good and I got to get that out.
You had it so long. Oh, my bad too, y'all.
With my manners. But the asparagus has a different flavor blend, and we spiced that up as well. What do you think about the asparagus? Because I don't want to be biased and say that it's amazing, but it is. So,
is it really being biased? All right, let me try this asparagus. You're trying to get me to try.
Try the asparagus real quick.
Let's tap the asparagus.
Organic as well, guys. Organic. This is all organic asparagus.
Even the tap potatoes.
crunchy.
Y'all hear that? I hear his crunch. I ain't know about him.
In the words of Mama Taliban, it was cooked to perfection.
Shout out to my OG, man. Shout out to my OG little man. That's my baby. But every time I step out with the tapper, she like, make sure you get a plate. Make sure you bring one of them plates, son. And she done tried halfway though. But she is definitely a great critic because she gonna let it be known. That's what's one thing about my mama. She ain't gonna sugarcoat it. Y'all being tapped or not, she gonna yelp y'all to death. Like, yeah, let me give y'all this honest review. She ain't got no bad shit to say. And my mama, mouth full, going to sleep, eating the chicken. 10 out of 10 must recommend Tapped Eatz.
Tapped Eatz.
I got what made you get into this cooking stuff?
Quite honestly, I've always been able to cook really well. Out of all my siblings, my mom would trust me over anyone else to cook. I spent a lot of time watching her in the kitchen, simply because the kitchen was my chore growing up. So my brother and sister, we used to rotate, you know what I mean? Different chores. Somebody would have the living room, somebody would have the bathroom, and somebody would have the kitchen. We started rotating, and after a while, my mom realized that my brother and sister nowhere near cleaned the kitchen as good as me. So in order to clean the kitchen better, I started watching my mom cook, because I would, just want to see how I would be able to clean it quicker when she get done with using a pot or a pan or whatever. Just trying to see how I would clean it better.
So do you clean as you cook? Like, I know a lot of people just like, don't say you have to, because there's a lot of people that are just leaving messy. Like, while you got your fried chicken over there on the stove, you still got your flour and plates and all that still over there.
Very much true, but that's unsanitary. And I'm all about sanitation. You know what I mean? I'm all about healthy eating and healthy environment.
As y'all can see, we with the Tapped Eatz, very organic. But we want to make sure they cleanliness is there too, right, y'all? Yeah.
It got to be. We use all organic ingredients for one, but we also clean the kitchen multiple times throughout the day, as you should, as any restaurant should. Anybody who's selling food as a commodity should definitely clean. You know what I mean? It's just important to do so. I know some people don't clean as they go, but for me, that's all a part of the process. I can't work in a messy space. I can't produce good things in a messy space. It's just not part of me. I could eat this. Shit.
I almost forgot we was doing an interview, boy.
I could eat this all day.
About to tear this blood out. That was top potatoes and asparagus, bro. Why they playing so much with me? Top potatoes and asparagus.
Amazing. I got a couple other things for us to try too. So.
But that right there, that already got me. Can I put my order in right now?
Yeah. Of course.
Get the order in. About you got your fun facts. In your free time though, besides cooking, your little music, being producing stuff along with Tapped Entertainment.
Yeah.
What do you do in your free time? Like, what do TaNtrum like to do?
My free time, like smoking marijuana, guys.
Woo!
Not even just in my free time.
That's the good stuff.
I smoke marijuana.
No, that's the good stuff.
Smoke marijuana daily. I don't think there's anything wrong with smoking marijuana daily. It's all about having a healthy balance inside life.
Explain that a little bit. It's a healthy balance.
Healthy balance means if I'm going to do something bad to myself, I need to do something good to myself. Yin and yang, duality, if whatever you want to call it. But I smoke, so therefore I have a diet that has a lot of antioxidants in it, because I'm damaging my lungs by smoking. I want to be able to breathe clearly and have a healthy immune system so that just random things don't bother me. It's all a part of what you put into your body is how you think and how you act. So though weed isn't really bad, inside my opinion, studies have shown that it does kill brain cells. So if I smoke, I will make sure I read a certain amount during the day. I will make sure I, just stay up on game, because it's really important to have knowledge, just in general. Because if you don't, you'll actually seem very, very ignorant and think that you know what you're talking about. But it's all perspective. So I feel like balance is key to a lot of things, really.
Okay, so that's how you just smoke.
No.
You smoke in your free time?
Nah. I'm sorry. I forgot what question I was answering. But
I just want to know what
outside of anything creatively, I love to since I'm a filmmaker and I aspire to be one, I love to watch films in my free time. I watch so many different movies. Like, I watch movies that people have never even seen. I will click a random movie and just click on it. Top 3 movies all time?
Yeah.
Whew. All right, Shrek. Don't judge me. It's just
whoa. We started off like that.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. If you honestly pay attention to the
first Shrek or all the Shreks?
All the Shreks are amazing, but nothing hits like the first one. The different themes inside the first Shrek, you know, it's classism with all those fairy tale creatures and, you know, racism with how he's an ogre but treated differently but wants to be treated, you know, it's a lot of different themes in there that they don't really put in kids movies like that anymore. You start
looking at Shrek, breaking it down on a different, that's another podcast thing.
Number 2 has to be a film by the name of Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. It's the sequel. So, you ever heard of Bill and Ted? Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey?
Honestly, it sounds familiar. I watch so many movies a lot too. But I like to rewatch. They be like, how can you sit there and watch something over and over again?
Yeah.
1, because I probably missed something the first time.
Exactly.
2, I probably wasn't paying attention. Like, hire some, just need background noise. Like, but overall, if it's a good movie, I'm going to keep watching.
I feel the same way.
If it's good, I'm going to watch it. So
like,
tell me that.
It's one of those good movies. Like, you got to, then I got to tap in. I like the sequel more because I just like the sequel more.
It's a sequel movie.
Yeah, so the first one is called Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, and the second one is called Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. It's a third one too that came out a couple years ago, but the first 2 are like the iconic ones. Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, it's got a crazy plot. 2 best friends, they trying to become rock stars. As you've seen, inside the first movie, but inside the future, they pretty much save the world with their music, and somebody doesn't like society inside the future, so he sends robot versions of themselves back to the past to kill them. And they get killed and go to hell and have to come back from hell and meet. It's a crazy movie. It's like a stoner flick, if you will. Number 3, my third favorite movie of all time. I hate to go animation again, but you know, I'm gonna have to go with Toy Story. I know that seems very, very like minuscule. It's a lot of great movies. It's a lot of amazing movies, but
I didn't limit you to 3 though.
Yeah, you only limited me to 3. Those are just movies that, like, I feel like they're my favorite because they like spark the interest in me to want to make movies and create characters, if you will. There's so many different characters inside the Toy Story franchise, and they all mean different things. Like duality, like I was saying before. You have Woody, who is somebody who is used to his circumstances, doesn't like change, and then you have a brand new toy who's coming in there, who's friends with everybody, who actually ticks the leader off. And then there's so many other characters around them that play into their duality and how they interact with each other. So I just think the Toy Story series is like, I ain't gonna say it's slept on because everybody knows it's a part of pop culture, but the themes in it are not really like discussed. You know what I mean? Like, Toy Story 4, Woody had PTSD. You feel me?
I'm about to be like, if y'all really, I like when they have sequels like that because that make you want to watch the movies again, because why is they keep making them? We missing something in that last one. Like they got a story to tell y'all, and I like animations because they make them more entertaining to understand the story. Like, you want to watch that cartoon, but when you really sitting and watching it now as adults, like they was really just sitting there telling the story. Yeah,
I think it's because filmmakers that make kid movies know that parents aren't going to let their kids just watch anything, so they have to make it reasonable to adults too. Right. You know what I mean? It has to be something I can get out of it if my kid can get something out of it as well.
And I love that for that. I love that for that.
About top three. About top 3. Shrek, Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, and Toy Story. When I say Shrek and Toy Story, I just mean the whole franchise. You know. Matter of fact, Bill and Ted whole franchise too. Forget it. Those 3 franchises.
I'm liking that. No, I gotta get into Bill and Ted, okay? Because I'm a movie person. I done seen every movie. I probably seen it.
Yeah, we can watch it. We gotta watch it. I think you'll like it too.
I like good movies. You gotta have a good story to it. I can't just be bored watching something like.
Exactly.
Okay, well, that's probably why I'm hooked on Grey's Anatomy.
Grey's Anatomy? My dad love it.
I'm hooked on that real bad. All 19 seasons.
Yeah.
My dude be like, bruh, how can you sit and watch that?
I don't like doctor shows or anything like that. Like,
it's more to it though. See, y'all looking from the outside. I grew up with the Greys.
Yeah. It got good storylines, but they seem a little cliche after a while to me. Just a little, just maybe a little bit, maybe a tad bit.
I'm our Grey's Anatomy fans, boy. I ain't tripping. Like, that's the greatest series they made. And I'm sorry they really ended on season 19. Like,
oh, it's over?
And so,
R.I.P. Grey's Anatomy.
Right?
I will say I do have a few different favorite shows though.
Yeah, that was my next question. Are you reading my mind? What's in that with?
I might be a little bit.
What's in that with?
I'm empathic.
Right, what's in there?
I'm empathic, guys.
That was my next question. Of course, everybody got their movies, but I'm a show person because I don't want it to end. I want it to keep going, like that episode over, the movie over. Like, dang, that's the movie.
Exactly. Well, I agree with you. Like, shows have a different, energy than movies because it is ongoing. They can last for seasons and multiple different seasons. You see the characters grow up and such. Here, you smoking?
I will.
Yeah.
I'm doing whatever TaNtrum the colors doing. We out here talking to do.
We in this bitch, man. Tapped in.
If y'all not tapped in, well, this is season 2, episode 5 of the Tap Podcast. I'm your girl Taliban, and I'm with my boy TaNtrum the colors, man.
Yeah.
Like, well, are we smoking with TaNtrum, eating with TaNtrum?
I'm here with it, man.
Chopping it up with TaNtrum. This is a vibe. So tell me about your shows. Let me get the top 3 of your shows.
Top 3 shows of all time. I have a lot of different television shows.
I mean, you can sit there and rewatch that show and truly enjoy that every time.
It's got to be How I Met Your Mother. It's got to be How I Met Your Mother. Shout out Craig Thomas, Carter Bays. An amazing show. It lasted for 9 seasons. It has a phenomenal cast. Mm-hmm. Josh Radnor, Neil Patrick Harris, Kobe Smulders. It's actually an amazing show because the concept of it and how it's set up, it's a guy in 2030 telling his children the story of how he met their mother. But when the show was airing, it was also at the same time as in the story. So he was like, kids, it was fall 2005. And the show was actually airing in fall 2005. So it made sense with reality. And I like that show because a lot of different themes inside of it. And I don't know, it's just a comfort show for me. I watch that show when I'm happy, when I'm sad. Me and my mom got into that show at the same time too. We sit in her bed and watch it. So like it brings me back to like a happy place just watching that show and just like interacting with those characters. It's a character on there played by Neil Patrick Harris named Borny Stinson. Mm-hmm. And he like a womanizer, and that inspired one of my alter egos, Nicola Stinson. Not saying I'm a womanizer, but Nicola Stinson. Nicola Stinson might be, you feel me?
Not TaNtrum Nicola.
Not TaNtrum Nicola Stinson, yeah.
You might womanize some of y'all, so know who you talking to at that moment.
I got it, yeah, exactly. Know who you talking to. It's a lot of different people that live in this body right here.
Know who you interacting with, man. Ask his name first. Can't just walk up and just assume that's TaNtrum.
Not at all.
It might not be.
Also, I will have to say, it's an anime, of course, but it's still in my top 3 favorite television show of all time, Dragon Ball Z. I grew up with Dragon Ball Z. The tappers know if they watch the podcast, they see different Dragon Ball Z pops all over and behind us and whatnot. Dragon Ball Z is a staple in the anime community for one, and everybody knows that and would probably agree upon that. But show-wise, it just always captured me. I'll say like I love characters, gang. Like I'm on some like character shit. Like if it's like diverse characters and they all contribute to the story. Like it's one thing when it's like always one hero. It's another thing when everybody contributes to the story and the outcome of how shit happens.
Something like that.
Yeah. Dragon Ball Z. Favorite character though gotta be Vegeta. Prince of All Saiyans. Shout out Vegeta. I'm a pride person. He was real big on this pride. Pride can be dangerous, but it can also be important as well.
Shout out to the Dragon Ball Z fans.
Shout out Dragon Ball Z fans. Number 3, top shows of all time. I would have to say, I would have to go, I don't mean to go back sitcom. I went sitcom, anime, sitcom. It's going to have to be Martin. Martin is one of those shows where for us as people, for African Americans, black people, however, minorities, it's one of those shows where we watch over and over and over and over again, don't get tired no matter how many times we see it. Mm-hmm. And it's also entertaining every time we see it as well.
It gets funnier, I think.
It gets funnier the older you get.
I think it gets funnier.
The older you get, the funnier it is. So like, I think that what Martin Lawrence did with that show inside the 1990s, he was capturing magic in a bottle because he didn't realize it was going to go on as far as it did. He didn't realize it would be replayed in multiple different countries for 20, 30, however many years it's going to be played. And I think that any artist should aspire to do that with their art, even if you don't know that you're doing. You know what I mean? He didn't expect it to happen, but it's one of those things that did.
It was just Martin being Martin.
Yeah.
That was a fire show. I gotta give it that. So you do That's what you do doing TaNtrum Colors, just be chilling like any of your other bus. Kicking it in the house.
Kicking it. I
watching
love
oldie shows.
chilling. Just like I'm a regular person, but I'm also a unique individual.
And that's exactly how it gotta be. So, who inspired you to even come about with music in the first place? What was your inspiration through music and it all?
Well, when it comes to music, my inspirations range from a lot of different musicians. Rap was my first love on the music tip. So, of course, I had to say people like the likes of Lil Wayne definitely shaped me. Just Wayne is the reason I got locks, you know what I mean? Like, and, you know, like, I just feel like Wayne just was a godfather of hip-hop to a certain generation. And I feel like my peers can agree to that.
Very much.
So many different other, I don't want to just say rappers, because so many rappers have just, you know, modeled me and molded me into the person I am, just listening to them. Of course, I have a strong relationship with my dad. That's my guy, but he wasn't like in the household or like all the way present when I was growing up, like in my life every day or anything like that. So for like a male's advice, I would turn to hip hop. So Lil Wayne, Andre 3000, Outkast, period. Andre and Big Boy. Andre the most. That's my favorite rapper of all time. He shaped me. But musically, I gotta say, there's so many different people that I love. Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder. I love oldies music. Doug will tell you I listen to the Temptations probably every single day. Just, you know, they five voices, no matter what period, just always bring about good energy from music.
What's your favorite song of yours?
By the Temptations?
No, of yours.
Of mine? Yeah. Oh, my favorite song of mine, I have so many different songs. My favorite song of mine changes depending on like the day, you know what I mean? But currently, my favorite song of mine is Netflix and Build, just because of the responses I've been getting from performing it. People seem to actually like that song a lot, and I didn't realize how, you know, I didn't realize how catchy it was, but they caught it. You like that song? Stream Netflix and Build if you haven't yet, man. It's on all platforms.
If y'all did already, I better get to that. That's definitely a banger. Like, that's just a whole, like, a mood. Like,
speaking of bangers, I got something else for us to try. I got another slider for us. I know producer Doug wants us to wrap up soon, but we gotta try a couple more things.
I'm like, yeah, I was waiting for us to get to these.
So for you, I got a salmon slider with the pretzel bun, the Gouda cheese, and the toppings. For me, I have a vegan chicken slider because I'm no longer eating meat with the Gouda and the pretzel bun as well. So we about to get that slid inside of here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I'll put that on my plate. That's for you. Yeah. Tapped Entertainment, man. Taliban TaNtrum the colors. Taste test. I like this. Taste testing with TaNtrum, baby.
That was like taste testing with TaNtrum. Season 2, episode 5. Taliban. Like, that was fire, right? Because
yeah. I
just wanted some free food, y'all. Like, so I was trying to slide that in. Like, I did that a little bit, though. Like, but my boy said he got me a salmon on a pretzel bun.
Yeah, pretzel
bun. Hold on, they got this looking like a Krabby Patty, y'all. Like, this motherfucker.
It look amazing.
Yeah, heavy on that.
Yeah.
Fucking with it. And what you got, Mr. Nicholas?
It's gardine, which is a flour that is a good substitute for chicken. Gardine slider with the tomato, Gouda cheese, and the red leaf lettuce and pickle. So let's dive right in.
Can we?
Yeah.
You talk a lot.
Like the bread make it sweet. Wow. I'm sure the serving busting too. I'm sorry I can't eat it. I'm sorry I stopped eating meat.
I be having food orgasms, y'all.
Woohoo.
I'm sorry. But with your slider.
I didn't even mean to stuff it in my mouth like that. It just was hitting that bad.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Hey, that's an amazing piece of food right there. What?
Oh my God. I looked over, I said, where my man slider? He said, wow.
I didn't mean to stuff it in my mouth like that, but I had to. And that's what she said.
That was a knee slapper there, buddy. You got the jokes.
Oh man, I like The Office
food.
too. Damn. It ain't top 3, but I like The Office too. That's where that reference comes from.
You got the jokes, you got the food, you got the good shows, good movies.
You got the flow for sure. Impeccable flow.
You got the lyrics impeccably, like you said.
Yeah, I finished my slider. It was amazing.
I don't know how you did that, but
It's a slider. It's smart.
that's not a smart.
It's a pretty big piece of salmon. I'll give you that. You got a pretty big piece of salmon on there.
But I mean, anyhow, y'all don't need to see all that anyway, because what they know. Okay, if you know, you know,
Yeah.
and he know. So all right, boom. Well, this is season 2. Episode 5, Taste Testing with TaNtrum.
Cinco, taste testing with yours truly.
You didn't see, we had some asparagus, some potatoes. He just gave me the salmon slider. He had a chicken slider. Like,
Yeah.
the food was definitely amazing. I'm definitely glad. Like, what? Came on here to get this free food, and I was hungry.
Yeah, what else you got?
I just want a couple hot seat questions.
Just a couple hot seats.
Ooh, hot seats.
What's a hot seat?
Hot seat. I'm gonna ask. You can either answer this hot seat question, or you could take a shot. All right, they just
Take a shot, or from also I gotta answer the question. If I don't answer it, I gotta take a shot.
Yeah, but I might make you just do both. But I mean, some of the questions it's just like okay, it's just on hot seats.
Yeah.
Put you on your feet a little bit.
Yep.
So, worst initial or the worst coochie you ever had? Well, you know,
To
if
be
it's
honest,
too hot,
if it's that bad, I probably don't remember her name. I don't mean to sound slutty, guys, but like.
nah. But who else do you remember? You can't get it. You can't get out of this.
I don't remember her name. Like I know exactly. I know exactly who it is. Like, what's her name? I don't. I gotta take a shot but look. Fair warning, I do know who this person is.
Like if you think this person, you could be like,
I wouldn't even look their way.
But you could be like, that was the worst.
Yeah, that was
because you already hit it, so it don't matter.
Yeah,
So
unfortunately, yeah.
Okay.
I was young. I was young. I was very young. You know.
Are you talking to somebody right now?
Currently, I'm not talking to somebody right now. What people consider talking. I have friends, you know what I mean, that I'm very close with. Wouldn't mind being closer with. I'm just like not in a talking stage.
I guess you ain't gotta take no shot to that. I mean, you answer.
Answer legit.
You know, like.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna just do one more just to see if they really on it.
Yeah.
Hot seat.
Hot seat.
You be my Gina, I be your Martin. What song is that from?
Damn. What song is that? You
Can
be
I
my
tap?
Gina, I be your Martin.
This interview is all about.
You be my Gina and I be your Martin, but this is a cool whistle. I'm keeping the top. Yeah, got it. That is from No Distances by TaNtrum Nicholas.
Yes, sir.
Featuring
Yes, sir.
Deshaun Terrence.
Yes, sir. So he answered some of my hot seats. If he answered, I'll take a shot. If he didn't answer, he took his shot.
I took my one shot.
Like, he was real honest. That was real.
Dang, I didn't know. You got one more for me? Just one more? Just one more?
If you want one more.
Just one more. I know time and everything. I just want one more.
No, because now he just. Now, worse. Oh, I gotta say that for the that
you capping on the Taliban.
Get
spicy.
Cause why would I have these on here? I had my friend helping me with some of these. So they was making them super spicy.
Oh yeah, I'm with whatever. Throw me the spice. You
Okay.
feel me? I'm with it.
Okay. Longest.
Hope I don't regret saying it.
Longest you lasted in the bedroom.
Oh God.
Longest gotta be
About 5 hours. Like
5.
intermissions, you feel me? Because she was tired, but about 5 hours.
No intermissions.
No intermissions?
No intermissions. It's
2
like,
hours.
And you ain't off no drugs, nothing. This is regular.
Oh, regular sober.
Intercourse. Because I already caught that. I was like,
I mean, I ain't gonna say like it's hard to say you ain't off no drugs when you kind of always are. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But I'm an hour guy. Power hour, then a shower, and then we devour some more. So, I didn't mean to start rapping, but you know.
Yeah, that was a nice little bar.
Yeah.
So, have you ever lost a fight?
No. Well, yes, I have, but not to anybody outside of my family members.
So you never lost no fight?
Not a street fight. My brother beat my ass before. My big brother.
You still got to drink, but you ain't never lost no fight outside.
Nah.
It probably haven't. I know I haven't. I whoop shit.
Never. I'm not saying it can't happen. I know niggas that's way bigger than me out here. You feel me? But that's why I don't go to it. I haven't really been in too many fights. You feel me? Like not too many.
Is there a person that you regret being friends with?
Yes, a lot of people.
But is there one person that you would be like, bruh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who is the person?
Man, somebody like they was so crazy. It's like they started as a friend and turned into something else.
Yawn. I just asked for a name.
I don't need I can't drop no names.
You gotta drop that drink down.
Just know it's crazy.
I don't want around. They want around. Well, drink your drink because obviously.
You ain't say name. You ain't say name.
Yeah, I did. I said, who is it? Yeah. All right. Have a girl ever told you to your face like your hair is trash?
No, never.
Like shitty tongue game, not making me gushy at all. This is whack.
Never.
Pretend.
Like,
Whack 1,000.
Nah.
Whack out of 10.
Nah. If they said it, they ain't say it to my face. I ain't never had that happen.
I do. This question did come from a valid source.
Golly.
Why it is on my question list. I definitely made sure my questions got. So this came from a source because I asked them around. I'm like, oh yeah, put that on there. They do like to be named anonymous stuff, but
hey, how you gonna tell me to keep? How you go?
Because this about TaNtrum the calls today. I'm just the host. I'm just telling the host.
I would. Nah, nobody ain't never told me that my head was.
She said it could have been. She said it could have been better. Like she said, it felt. The word she used was childish.
Childish. I mean,
the word she used was childish.
I'm only 21, y'all. I mean, I probably gave her head when I was a child.
Yeah. Giving head while you under that is just stop putting your tongue on all these people. That's nasty.
Nah. I don't get down like that. But like,
yeah. What's one thing you like to say to our brother people that's gonna be tuning into this episode? But he's hot, like he just started. What would you like to say to our Tap family, Mr. TaNtrum Nicholas?
I would like to say, stay positive at all times, even when you are not inside the best headspace. Help others when you can. Be yourself at all times. Stay creative, and always remember where you came from so you can know where you're going. And don't ever let yourself or your current circumstances be defined by where you came from. You just always have to remember so you know. That's what I got for him.
Well, I just wanted y'all to hear just some simple words because he always gonna be tapped in. But I ain't leaving till I ate all my food. So before
we wrap it up, you want to wrap it up?
Yeah. Damn. He hit the point before I hit the point. I was like, before we wrap this up, let's wrap it up.
So we got something on the tap menu called tap wraps, and currently we're trying something out with a Caesar wrap that we have not debuted yet. So you are about to be one of the first, along with myself, taste testers of the Nicholas chicken tap wrap.
Ooh.
Let's get those over here.
Nicholas got a chicken tap wrap.
Chicken tap wrap from Nicholas. This is 10, this is Tally. So yours actually has grilled chicken in it and a little bit of salmon. You got some salmon left over. So yours actually has grilled chicken and salmon in it. But other than that, they are Caesar wrap ingredients: roasted tomatoes, romaine lettuce, some rice, and some Caesar dressing. Let's get into it.
What kind of lettuce is that?
Romaine.
It definitely tastes Romanian. Damn.
How do it taste? The wrapping off.
Oh, and the wrap is soft. I don't really like
Real
crunchy
soft.
stuff.
It's real
I'm
soft.
not a big fan of crunch. So the wrap is out soft, it's warm. You got some carrots in there.
Some carrots in there, yeah.
Got a little crunch to it all.
You gotta add a little crunch in there.
But
You got some
this
croutons in there as well.
this chicken is tender.
Yeah.
Like, it's just melting.
Melting in your mouth.
Man,
I love the
like-
tap wraps for this reason.
it's so many flavors going on. And more you keep looking, every bite is something different.
You about to
every
make me
time you
take another bite. Like, sheesh, I was trying to hold off.
Look, that's a different image. Every bite.
It's a different image every bite.
Man.
The tomatoes are like we always put roasted tomatoes in other different tap wraps, but the roasted tomato is really, truly complemented with this wrap because it's minimal ingredients with this because it's a seasoned wrap. And I think the roasted tomatoes taste amazing in here because of the softness of the tortilla.
I don't fuck with it. No,
Also, it is a whole wheat carb watcher tortilla. Very, very low in carbs. Each tortilla has only about 60 calories in it. Most tortillas have about 120, the small ones. So, do the math.
Oh, he's talking now. I mean, now do the math. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm about to fuck this up. I ain't even gonna lie.
It's one of those ones I definitely will say.
Mom, dude, you know you got some stuff coming tonight.
I'm going to devour it after the interview. So,
Man, he keep bringing out all this food, y'all.
Tap Eatz, man. Tap in and shop. I'm an entrepreneur. Not only do I make music, I make amazing food. I make amazing movies. I make amazing videos. That's actually something I got on the way too. They don't even know I got a music video coming that I just directed myself. Shout out Lucid Visuals. I'm sorry, I'm lit low key out. Lucid Visuals, who shot the video and I directed it. It's amazing. It's coming soon. It's for a song off my upcoming project. So
I like that.
Yeah.
So we done got lit.
Yeah.
We done got full.
Yep.
We done talked about TaNtrum
We have.
and all he means to us. So what is tap to you?
Tap to me is my baby. It is it's like my wife in a way. I love her and I know that it won't be always easy with her, but I'm in it with her for the long run. You know what I mean? We have made so many different children, if you will, the podcast, the music entities, the different people we work with. You know what I mean? It exists inside of me like my heart does. Inside of, for lack of a better word. I'm sure Tap Dub can attest to that and say the same thing. Because like I said before, Tap was just a word at first and it was just it started from our bond. So it really didn't mean as much as it does now then, but it always meant something to us. You know what I mean? I love Tap.
So where do you see Tap and Tap Eatz? Are they like collided together? What can we find out? Do they care?
It's a company that is within a company, but they are not collided together. It's just the people that own they're owned by the same people. Like Olive Garden and Red Lobster are not the same restaurant, but they're owned by the same person. You know what I mean? Something like that. Or were owned by the same person, not anymore. I see Tap developing into what it is right now, but on a bigger scale, meaning like more like-minded individuals that come together and actually push for creative playing fields for people that don't really have the opportunity to do it themselves, the less fortunate, actually pushing people to want to be entrepreneurs on a bigger scale. I see Tap producing a lot of different content inside the music world, inside the film world, inside the fashion world.
Precisely.
Tap Though Love coming soon, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I ain't
Wink,
heard
wink,
that
wink.
yet.
I can't see my eye, but I just winked.
He did wink at you. I said it.
Honestly, we got a lot of different things planned. It's a big multifaceted. We're Renaissance men and women. You know what I mean?
Oh, it made up.
Yeah. Big tapped, big T's in the air every time I speak, cause like tapped TaNtrum, you feel me? Tap, you feel me? It's T, you feel me? Double it up, my nigga Dub. You see what I mean? Like it just all come full circle. I feel like tapped will go unimaginable places. You know what I mean? We don't even know where it can take us yet, but like I said, I'm in it for the long run. I'm not giving up because me and my brother work so hard, and y'all work so hard, and you know we want to see so much more happen within this group. So it's more than just a group. It's a feeling. It's a vibe. It's a lifestyle. So all in all, it's a lifestyle, and we want to spread the lifestyle to as many individuals as we can.
Mm-hmm. Y'all heard it first from your boy TaNtrum Nicholas.
Yeah.
All about Tapped Entertainment.
Yeah.
All about Tapped Eatz.
Yeah.
All about him musically, lyrically. All about what he like to do on the chill side. Yeah. All the little girls he done put his mouth on and stuff.
Nah, I ain't know.
Everything that just got
I ain't even tell y'all like that because
TaNtrum
got a very stingy mouth. I will tell you.
Now, I hope so because
TaNtrum got a very stingy mouth. I can count on my hands. I can count on my fingers how many people mouth pop in my mouth.
Let us not, please. Let us not, because this is not what we care to do. Boom. Thank y'all so much for tuning in for season 2, episode 5 of the Tap Podcast. Baby, I am Taliban. And if you didn't know, now you know. This is my boy
TaNtrum Nicholas.
TaNtrum what?
TaNtrum Nicholas. TaNtrum Nicholas.
Yes,
co-founder, creative director, and operations manager of Tapped Entertainment. Co-CEO of Tapped Eatz. Shout out to my boy Tap Dub. Shout out Taliban. Shout out Tap Podcast and all of our amazing affiliates, artists, members, Rocket, Sensei, everybody know who they are. Everybody know who they are. We ain't even gotta say that. We ain't even gotta say no names, man.
Because it's our what? I love them. Big family.
Big Tap, man.
Taliban and Tapped Entertainment as a whole always gonna be giving you entertaining, motivation, and what? Educational content, baby.
On a motherfucking daily basis.
What? On the what?
We I ain't gonna lie, I appreciate you for having me, honestly. Even though this is, you feel me, our platform, I still appreciate you for taking your time out.
This is amazing. I feel like, bro, I got TaNtrum Nicholas. Like, bro, this gave me chills the whole time. That's why I wrote my questions down. Like, very professional about this stuff. What are you talking about? I wanted to make sure everything was what? Educational, motivational, and entertaining for my boy.
Got to.
He out. Tap the what?
Tap the world.
Tap the world. Wow. That's gonna be so cool.
Pain is no plan, we heard you was slacky, and I get that front end, back end, back end. I got your bitch trying to tap in, I'm with that bitch.